Penguin Random House Audio presents Old Time Radio's Greatest Shows, Volume 11, featuring Ozzie and Harriet, Raymond Burr, Don Ameche, and many more. Edited by Carl Amari.
Hey, Mom, what are we having for lunch?
Well, what would you like to have?
Ice cream and tomato soup.
Ask a silly question, you get a sensible answer.
You know it's good because it's Heinz. The H.J. Heinz Company, makers of 57 varieties of fine foods for over 80 years, presents the amusing transcribed adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, starring the entire Nelson family, Ozzie, Harriet, David, and Ricky. You notice that little tingling feeling in the air this morning? It feels as though spring has finally arrived. The whole scene is one of activity, even in the Nelsons' house. There's Harriet busy finishing up the breakfast dishes. The boys are busy taping an old baseball bat. And Ozzie, well, he's hard at work, too. After all, with so much activity going on all around you, it's not easy to lie there on the couch and read the morning paper.
Look at this, Pop.
Yeah, that looks swell.
I bet you I hit plenty of home runs with this good old bat.
Go on, you can't even lift it.
That was last year. I've grown some new muscles since then.
Where are you hiding them?
Never mind, boy. Just take a look at this swing.
Hey, be careful there. You almost hit your father with that bat.
Oh, that's okay. It won't break. We've got it all taped up.
Oh, well, that makes everything all right then. Of course, it might have left a little dent in your father's head.
I can just see Pop's head all taped up.
Why aren't you laughing, Pop?
I'm sorry, I was just looking for something in this paper here. You know, I can't seem to find the opening date for the ball team.
You mean the high school team, Pop?
Don't be silly, David. What does Pop care about the high school team?
What team do you think he's talking about?
Iggy Magoo's Midget 9, of course.
Are you kidding?
We've got some team, boy.
I didn't know you and Iggy had a team.
We got a neat team, boy. Iggy's the manager.
Some manager. He's got all the players wearing roller skates fastened to their pants.
Sure. They're neat for sliding into second, boy.
If you ask me, it's crazy.
Oh, yeah? It helped us win a game once. Iggy was sliding into second base when his skates got stuck in a rut.
What happened?
Iggy was safe, but the seat of his pants was out.
I imagine that must have been a little embarrassing for Iggy.
Heck no. He just pretended he wanted to get it sewed up and walked right home with a winning run.
That's the goofiest thing I ever heard.
That's Iggy for you.
Well, I hate to disappoint you guys, but I wasn't especially interested in either of those teams.
What team did you mean, Pop?
Well, our regular home team that the Chamber of Commerce always sponsors. Can't find the schedule listed anywhere.
Oh, yes, I think I saw an article about that, right there in the paper.
Whereabouts?
Well, let me look. I think I can find it.
Did it say when the first game was?
I don't think there's going to be any first game.
What do you mean?
Well, I think the article said that they're not going to have a team this year.
No team?
Now, here it is, right here.
Let me see that. The Chamber of Commerce announced yesterday there would be no team entered in the league this year because of lack of interest. Lack of interest? Well, they can't do this.
Evidently, they've done it.
Well, I know, but do they realize what they've done?
Well, I suppose there just hasn't been enough interest in it.
Well, that's impossible. Baseball is the national sport.
Well, apparently the interest doesn't lie with the team here in town.
Well, I don't know how you can say that, Harriet. Every kid in town is interested in the ball club. Don't you think so, David?
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess so.
Well, we don't get much chance to see many of the games.
Well, I thought you did.
We're too busy playing ourselves.
Well, how do you expect to learn how to play the game right? Those fellows know how to play. You ought to get out there and watch them. Pick up some pointers.
I thought they weren't going to have a team anymore.
Well, if they don't, I think it's an awful loss to the town.
Oh, not necessarily. What's one baseball team, more or less?
Well, Harriet, you don't seem to realize it's more than just our local baseball team involved here. Baseball is an American institution, like apple pie and ham and eggs
And Iggy Magoo.
Iggy Magoo?
Sure. He ought to be in an institution too, boy.
It's a symbol of the things that go to make our country what it is.
Well, I suppose when you look at it like that, it does become pretty important.
Well, I think it is. Baseball's been a colorful part of our American scene since before the Civil War.
Is that when they discovered it?
Nobody discovered it, Dopey. It was invented by Abner Doubleday.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. He was the father of American baseball.
Golly. That little Abner sure gets around, doesn't he?
No, I think it was a different little Abner.
Some of my fondest childhood memories were the Sunday afternoons when my father used to take us up to Martin's Oval and root for the Ridgefield Park team.
Was that before or after the Civil War?
That was a little after.
Did you see all the ball games, Pop?
Well, practically all of them. A lot of community spirit in that little town, and I think the baseball team had a lot to do with it.
I must admit I enjoy watching a good game myself.
Sure, everybody does. Imagine you're trying to say there's not enough interest in baseball to have a team of our own here.
It does seem a shame.
Well, it's just too bad a thing like this has to happen after all these years.
Hasn't the season started in most places?
Not all over. Has it, Pop?
I really don't know. Gee, I wish we'd found out about this thing a little earlier.
Yeah, that's right. A stitch in time saves 9. Well, maybe you can still do something about it.
I think I'll go over and have a talk with Thorny and see what he thinks.
Hey, how did you know our slogan, Mom?
Slogan?
Sure. We made it up after that game I was telling you about. You know, with Iggy Magoo.
Look out, folks. This sounds like a small bomb to me.
All right, dear. What is your slogan that you made up right after the game you were telling us about?
A stitch behind saved the midget 9.
Hi, Oz.
Oh, hi, Thorny. I've been looking for you.
Hey, you look pretty unhappy. No bad news, I hope.
Yeah, I'm afraid it is. According to the morning's paper, we're not going to have any baseball team entered in the league this year.
Is that a fact? Now, what's the bad news, Oz?
Well, evidently you didn't hear me. I said we're not going to be represented in the baseball league this year. No team.
I heard you the first time, Oz, and all I can say is, what's so sad about that?
Well, Thorny, how can you say that?
Oh, I just opened my mouth and out it comes.
Yes, I know. That's the original joke. Don't you realize what this means?
Well, I certainly do. I can save my money instead of going to ball games all summer.
Save money? Thorny, how can you say that?
I just opened my mouth.
Yes, please, not again. How can you talk about a few paltry pennies you'll save? Think of the pleasure you get in exchange. You get out of the house. Think of how many chores you've gotten out of just by going to the ball game.
Not so loud, Oz. Catherine might be listening.
I think it's a terrible thing myself. One of our great American institutions dying on the vine, and we sit supinely by and hasten its demise.
Holy smokes, Oz.
I read that in a book once, but it fits this situation to a T, Thorny. There's nothing like the thrill of being out there in the old ballpark, hearing the deafening roar of the crowd when a home run goes sailing over the fence or into the bleachers.
You know, I nearly caught one of them once last year.
Well, there's nothing like being out in the old ballpark.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Oz. Did I ever tell you the time I saw Babe Ruth play?
You saw the old Bambino himself, eh?
Yes, sir, and I'll never forget it. It was the 7th inning with 2 men on. He stood up at bat and pointed right out to the bleachers where I was sitting.
How about that? And then hit a homer, huh?
No, he struck out. But in the next inning, the pitcher got up and hit one right out of the ballpark. I think they're still looking for it.
Well, that's what makes baseball. Now, they say the Babe had more glamour striking out than most players do hitting a home run.
Yeah, it's a great old game.
And to think that our community is going to be denied the privilege of having a team of its own this season.
Oz, it's a darn shame, that's what it is.
Well, it certainly burns me up.
Yeah, what's the matter with the people? How can they stand around and take this sitting down?
Well, what can we do, Thorny?
Oh, we've got to arouse some interest. That's what we got to do. Got to light a fire into the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, we need somebody with a good batting average in that department.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?